Dave and Molly from the archives.
The other thing was Maui is groomed. It was a home groom job.
Sorry, what now?
It was a home groom.
We are on a budget, aren't we?
Yes, very much so.
So, who groomed her? How did it happen?
Well, so Nadine got, she said it was like $20 on Amazon, like this pet grooming thing. And so she has done it before, so she kind of took the lead on everything. So to
Okay.
get Maui into the bathtub, not to wash or anything, but just so it's in a contained area.
Sure.
And I think the whole thing maybe took half hour, 45 minutes.
She sat there for that long?
Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
she is a good
It is
dog.
a two-person job because I'm
for sure.
kind of comforting her. Today's her birthday. Today's Maui's birthday.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, she had to have
She
a
got
grooming on
yeah,
her
she
birthday
had a
eve.
birthday
Yes,
eve.
of course.
So
Oh, my God.
anyway, I think she turned out fine. However, when my daughter saw her, she just burst into laughter.
We now return
So
to the
I started
Dave
taking
and
a
Molly
photo of
Show.
her.
Oh, yeah.
The Da-
Okay, everything's fine.
I don't know, is it?
We ran a little over there.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Welcome in, one and all, the Dave and Molly Show. We're back. Those of you that were listening on Nonstop Local, the app, you've been hearing us all morning. First time to see us on SWX and YouTube. And the whole building is very alive this morning as the donation center is still open. We'll chat with some of the people here in just a bit. They have volunteers in from, I think, Washington Trust this morning. And as of this morning, over $1.5 million has been raised for local families affected by the fires.
And I'm sure maybe we'll talk to Julie. I'm sure by the time she comes in, that number will be bigger. So they've closed the call center for now, but you can go on the KHQ website and donate all the time. And then this afternoon, they'll have more volunteers in and they'll open the phone lines again. So, yeah.
And what is your personal update from the fire? Because I know you had people.
My personal update, Mary is back in town. We've said, what do you need? And she says, I don't know. So she's staying with family. The family who was supposed to stay at my house, I now don't know if they are going to or not. They were going to move in. Then I said, just keep the dogs there while you want. So I'm not sure what's happening, but my house is clean, very clean. And if that's all that comes out of it, that's fine too. It got me off my A, made me clean up my house.
What does A stand for? Just
asphalt.
Oh,
got me off my asphalt. Anyway, that's our neighborhood is good, and I know some people are getting back into their houses and stuff, so that's good too.
The other thing of note, if you're just hearing us for the first time, seeing us, and you didn't see the news, there was an arson arrest. They believe there is a person responsible for the Old Trail fire. And so anyway, the arrest was made yesterday. They had a press conference last night, and I believe he is supposed to be in court today.
Yeah.
So that's that updated. I mean, it's the same kind of story, although the much darker. We're a lot of people, almost 70,000 people are out of their homes right now. Some of those people they don't have a home anymore, and then others are still under evacuation orders.
Yep. That's the tough part too, just them being out. There's no hotel rooms. There's no places. There was, we were talking yesterday, and somebody was looking for an Airbnb, and in the morning there were 150 available, and a couple hours later there were 14.
Oh, wow.
So it's just going fast. So, and that's the thing. If you have a place, and I was talking to a friend, she said she has a house that is enough for 2 families, but the bathrooms aren't done, and they don't have the money to do it right now. And so I told her, and I'm putting this out there, if there was some contractor who would be willing to build out those bathrooms, 2 families could be housed. That would be huge.
Yeah.
And she said it's an investment thing. They couldn't do it right now. So I don't know if you know anybody who's a contractor who'd be willing to do some work for free or for materials only or something like that. That would be amazing. That would solve 2 families' problems.
We're in a very giving community, and this is a very giving time, as we're finding out.
Yeah.
People donating time, donating money, donating shelter, all kinds of things.
Yes. Yes, yes.
All right, we're going to get to the regular parts of the show. We're going to get ready for the showdown. If you want to play, make sure you check in with us. You can call in right now. The Dutch Bros phone line is open at 509-448-3237. You have 10 questions ready to go.
I do.
Will there be a money question, A? And B,
okay.
is there a show question?
There's a show question.
Okay.
I haven't gotten any suggestions on what the show question should be. So it's going to be unless I missed it. Let's see if somebody sent me that. Otherwise it'll be me. And money question wise, Dave.
You were at the casino yesterday. You were a big winner.
Exactly. What? Yes, there'll be a money question.
Oh, good. Okay.
Somebody's already somebody already calling. And it will be number 2.
Okay, second question. Here we go.
It's time for Dave's Cash Showdown. Time for you to throw down. Winning in a minute, answer 10. Dave comes in and answers them again. If your score's inferior, then Dave will reign superior. It's time to play a round of Dave's Cash Showdown.
All right, we have a person?
Almost. They were trying to call.
Oh, I thought I heard the thing.
Oh, I know. I heard
They
it
were,
too.
they were trying to call.
Okay.
Call back.
Yeah.
We did have a few technical issues this morning, and I'll take full responsibility for somebody else's mistake on that. But everything's fine now, and we were only a few minutes late.
Yeah. Not
getting
too
on,
bad.
and everything's good.
Not too
Here
bad.
we go.
Yes.
Caller coming in.
Hi, who's this?
Hello,
Hello,
Rocky.
Rocky.
Hello, Rocky.
Oh, I think
Hello.
Rocky was trying to call earlier because when I was, before we went on video,
Yeah.
I saw your number pop up, Rocky. You've been trying to call in?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever
Okay.
played before?
No, I'm a fairly new listener
Oh.
for the last couple months.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
Are
well-
you watching on SWX?
I am right now.
Okay. Look at that. All right, Rocky. I like it.
Well, Molly's offering up. What was it? $100? Was it $50?
No,
$20?
easy.
What was the prize?
Easy.
Can't remember. The second question.
$2.
$2.
$2.
$2 at number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then have you been listening? You only started watching after 8 o'clock?
No, I was kind of listening this morning.
Oh, good.
But I'm not fully awake during that time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because one of the questions that Molly has, the 10th question, will be something related to the show from earlier. So might be a slight disadvantage
Okay.
for you. Okay.
Yeah. Also, I need a pen. This one ran out of ink.
Oh, hang on.
How do you just run out of ink?
Hang on. I'm Mr. Penn.
You are Mr. Pen. It's just gone.
Maybe you would like a Washington State Lottery pen?
Ooh, I
There
would.
you go.
Wow.
And it
where'd you
matches
get
the one
that?
that you have right there.
Department of Imagination. Watch this. I'm going to throw it away. If I make this shot, I'm
Okay.
going to double the money.
Oh.
I'm going to double it. It'll be $4. Now,
Okay.
there's a trash can across the. You won't be able to.
You got to
see
go
this, but
past a video camera
Yep.
and a chair.
Watch
Okay,
this.
let's
watch
see.
this.
All right, there we go.
Not even
Not
close.
even close.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, it's $2.
Yeah.
I guess that's not really in my interest to make the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it.
All right, Rocky, I'm going to leave the studio. Molly has the questions for you, including the magical second question worth $2. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Rocky. What are you good at trivia wise?
No, not a lot of anything. Some general knowledge.
Okay. All right. Well, it may come into play here. All right. Dave is gone. Are you ready to throw down on the showdown?
I am.
All right. Here we go. In which U.S. state would you find the City of Rocks?
Oh, I know where that's at. Is it Cleveland?
Hmm. We'll keep going. I can't. No, it's not. All right. Number 2. This is your $2 question. Jamie Summers became the Bionic Woman following an emergency surgery after what type of accident? Remember the Bionic Woman?
No.
Okay. All right. In which
Let's say car wreck.
okay. In which US state can you find Kodiak bears?
Alaska.
And which planet is known for its rings?
Saturn.
How many wings does a butterfly have?
4.
What by what common name is sodium bicarbonate otherwise known?
Baking soda.
Who became the first female head writer in the history of SNL in 1999?
Oh, I'm not up. I'm going to say Amy Poehler.
Okay.
I don't know.
What U.S. city is home to the historic Georgetown district?
Pass.
Iron Man's suit is powered by a reactor located where?
In a backpack.
All right. And hey, your question from today is what item did Molly say she and her friends would use to help put on their jeans in the morning?
Oh, wow. I didn't hear that.
Okay. That's
How
all
about
right.
a chain hoist?
That would really be something, wouldn't it? All right, Dave's coming back. We'll keep your totals a secret for now. He's chatting. Hi, guys. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people. We have a bunch of volunteers at KHQ who are answering phones, and they were just walking by the studio. So we said hi to them. So Dave's back. We will keep your totals a secret for now.
Did he win the
And
$50? The $50
Dave,
question
it's-
at number 2, I think is what it was, or it was $20 or?
It's $2.
Oh,
and
2, that's right, yeah.
You know that. And no, he did not.
Did he get the show question?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right.
This is my opportunity.
Okay.
My opportunity to shine.
Yes.
Here we go. All right, here comes my questions.
In which U.S. state can you find the City of Rocks?
Nevada.
Jamie Summers became the Bionic Woman following emergency surgery after what type of accident? This is your $2 question.
Car accident.
Sorry.
Dang
In
it.
which U.S. state can you find Kodiak bears?
What state?
Yeah.
Alaska.
Which planet is known for its rings?
Saturn.
How many wings does a butterfly have?
2.
By what common sodium name is sodium bicarbonate otherwise known?
Salt.
Who became the first female head writer of SNL in 1999?
Tina Fey.
What U.S. city is home to the historic Georgetown district?
Washington, D.C.
Iron Man's suit is powered by a reactor located where?
In his chest.
Oh, very good.
Really? Oh.
And your question from today,
Mhm.
what did Molly say she and her friends used to help pull up their jeans when they were getting ready for school?
Coat hanger.
Yeah, nice. Okay. And that is going to be what wins you the game.
Really?
Sir.
Oh.
Yes. Final score. Dave wins 5-4.
A very spirited round.
Oh yeah. People know. I'm looking at all of this. Yeah. Everybody, a lot of people knew stuff. So let's go down back
Yeah,
through it.
learn a few things.
Idaho, City of Rocks is in Idaho. I don't know. Jamie Summers, it was a parachuting accident, skydiving.
Oh.
Remember and then you see the thing she tumbles and stuff. You both got Alaska, both got Saturn. 4 wings for the butterfly. Our friend Rocky knew that. Baking soda is what bicarbonate. He knew that. Tina Fey, you got Dave, you got DC, and Iron Man's chest and the coat hanger. So coat hanger.
Boy, I had a run there at the end.
Yeah, you sure did. That helped you. Actually, you have 6. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to
6.
say, it seemed like there was more than
6-4.
Okay.
6-4. So, Rocky, congratulations from our friends at Numerica Credit Union, proud sponsor of Dave's Cash Showdown.
Numerica Credit Union, they are the credit union that's the city of love and financial freedom. You see, friends, Numerica Credit Union should be your credit union because if you team up with Numerica Credit Union, your life will be instantly better. Everything will work out in your ways, and you'll be incredibly lucky because Numerica Credit Union is the credit union for all good people. So go there, be a member, and don't not be a member.
What?
New America Credit Union
I was
is
doing-
also, I would also like to say,
I was doing what you do to me when I say
Oh, yeah.
stuff. And is that from, what's that from? The
it's
jerk?
from
or-
Stripes.
from Stripes.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll say, because this, that. Anyway, and 5 free cups of Dutch Love from Spokane's Dutch Bros.
Spokane's Dutch Bros. And some of the numerica comments that I just made have not quite been verified.
Really?
Yeah.
Rocky, do me a favor. Text in on the same line your last name and your address, and I'll pop that in the mail to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And it's been fun.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Okay.
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 Bye now.
All right.
Bye now. He'd had enough of us.
Was there a lot of people that knew the parachute thing? I don't.
Yes.
I remember the $6 million man.
He was in a car. No.
How did he? Because I remember the whole thing was something happened. Something
Make him-
happened.
oh, no,
we
he
can
was-
rebuild him.
He was an astronaut. He had a launch pad. I think
that's
it was like a launch pad incident, or his rocket crashed, or his plane crashed, or something. But she was in a skydiving accident, or parachuting, and yeah, a lot of people knew that. Oh, look at here, our friends at Numerica, finance relief for members affected by the wildfire. Thank you for sending this in. Wildfire relief emergency loans. Borrow up to $5,000, 0 APR,
Wow, that's very nice.
no payments for the first 90 days, 36-month repayment option, one emergency loan per person. How about that? That's amazing.
Numerica Credit Union
hmm
should be your credit union.
That's right. That's a really good resource, boy. That's $5,000 in your hand
Mm-hmm.
right now with 90 days. That's really nice.
That'll help.
That's nice. Thanks, Anne, for sending that. Yeah, everybody knew the parachute, and they knew the Iron Man. Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, a quick note. Tonight, I know it's a bit smoky. It's supposed to get a little bit better tonight. Bark in the Park night, Spokane Indians, also Dave and Molly night. If you want to head out to the Indians baseball park, the first pitch will be at 6:35. That's the first time that real pitchers pitch.
Right.
Molly's granddaughters will be throwing out first pitches around 6:15 or so.
Yeah.
6:20, something like that.
Take the mound. I hope they understand what they're getting themselves into. We'll see. I try to explain it to them. I am going to have them try to throw the baseball today a little bit. Just take them down to the back.
Have they played
backyard.
any organized baseball before?
Not baseball,
Okay.
no. They've a little bit of basketball, very low key, and then they do their karate. But no, we have thrown. That's where the spiral to the numbers came into play, because I was throwing spirals at their numbers.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know that
yeah.
when I taught them that phrase, and then and we've practiced silly windups and stuff. I've shown them that sort of stuff.
Now, have you taught them about how to address the crowd? Because they'll say,
Yeah.
and throwing out the first pitch from the Dave and Molly show, Molly's granddaughters.
Yeah,
And then they should, take their cap off and wave, and then wave to the people. And,
yeah.
and they'll be on the big screen.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. But also, they said their decision was that Aurora, the youngest, should go first. And I said, I don't know that I can guarantee that. If they go by age, she will. If they go by alphabetical order, they will. But Scarlett wanted to go second. I said, it's possible that they call
Well,
your name
you can
first.
tell them. You can tell
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
I mean, in the past, if whoever they say goes, I haven't
yeah.
had a say in it, but this time probably.
I think they should throw them both at the same time and then give the catcher a real workout.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know when Alex was little, he would just run it all the way up to the catcher, but he was like 3.
Yeah.
He just with all in his hands, and then he'd just do that.
But aside from all that, it's still going to be a great day of baseball, and you can bring your dog. There's special dog areas. They call it Bark in the Park, so there'll be a lot of dogs at the Spokane Indians baseball game today. I love the whole thing. We're going to have some pork missiles.
I feel bad eating hot dogs in front of dogs, but I'm good.
Who says you can't share?
Yeah, that's true. I'm definitely gonna have some pork missiles. I'm gonna probably have 2. And I don't know what I'll drink because I can't have a beer. I don't know that I want to have a
Because?
soda because I'm driving the girls home.
Oh,
Tacky. Come on, kids. You did a great job. Grandma was proud of you. Hand me another Schlitz.
I got an empty hand. I got smoke in one and the beer in the other.
Come on, let's go to the smoking section. You guys can play over there. Actually, we might go to the kids section tonight.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. And my son's going to be there too. So it may be a case where he goes and takes them over. I don't know how long they'll last. My plan is Ken and his friend are going to be there. I said, I will take the girls home, come back and get you if you guys want to have your beers and stuff, because I have to go back by there to go out to the valley anyway.
Oh, wow. Boy, that's very nice.
It's a lot of driving. I've been driving a lot lately. I just realized. So
anyway, Spokane Indians game tonight. This is the third of 4 Dave and Molly nights. We have one more after tonight, and that is September 3rd. But tonight's going to be super fun, and we'd love for you to be there. I love the Spokane Indians games. I think this will be my 6th or 7th one.
yeah, you're Mr. Spokane Indians this year.
I enjoy it. It's very fun, and they do
Yeah.
a great job. So
Yeah.
we'll take it all in tonight if you want to come out and join us. We'll be set up right in front of the main gates there. We'll have a table. You'll see the Dave and Molly flag, and we'll have some little giveaways.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, we'll collect some giveaways. We'll have some things. Yes.
All right, let's do a break here. We'll come back. We have lots to get to in the 8 o'clock hour. I think we will be talking with some of our friends at KHQ, find out how the fundraising is going. So we'll get to that and more as we continue the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio. Like laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts, playing a board game with family as the sun goes down, or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire. At Numerica Credit Union, they believe life is made of moments like these. That's why they're here to help you make confident financial decisions, so you're ready for whatever comes next. With the right tools, local guidance, and people who genuinely care, they'll help you spend less time worrying about money and more time doing what matters most with the people who matter most. Like making sure your campfire marshmallow has the perfect char, or starting another round of your board game. Because life's little moments have a way of becoming tomorrow's favorite memories. Numerica Credit Union, money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tuesday, August 4th, the Dave and Molly Show presents Bark in the Park at Avista Stadium. Watch your Spokane Indians take on the Eugene Emeralds while you and your pup enjoy the game from a special dog-friendly seating section. Even better, proceeds from the dog tickets benefit local animal shelters. Right after the game, stick around for a puppy parade on the field. Free parking, great baseball, happy dogs, and a good cause. Get tickets now at SpokaneIndians.com. Bark in the Park, Tuesday, August 4th, presented by the Dave and Molly Show.
Bad hires hurt. They hurt your customers, they hurt your employees, they hurt your reputation, and they almost always cost far more than anyone expects. The problem is most bad hires don't look like bad hires. They interview well. They have a polished resume. They say all of the right things. That's why Pinnacle Investigation helps employers know who they're hiring before they make the offer. Because one simple question can protect your business. Who are you hiring?
Pinnacle Investigations. Trusted background screening for businesses that can't afford to guess. Visit us at whoareyouhiring.com.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 Row of Riches hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to $10,000 in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The Row of Riches hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
The possibilities are endless after you win the guaranteed $1 million giveaway at Northern Quest. Heck, you could open a trust fund for your dog. That way, Baxter receives a monthly allowance, a diversified portfolio, and a fiduciary advisor named Linda, who gently discourages his tennis ball investments. Which is why he stops returning her phone calls. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
119 years ago, when Clark's Diamond Jewelers first opened its doors at 307 Sherman Avenue in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, Sherman was just a dirt road with wooden sidewalks and hitching posts for the horses and buggies. Since 1907, generations have trusted Clark's for life's biggest moments, engagements, anniversaries, birthdays, and family treasures that last forever. Now it's time to celebrate 119 years of sparkling memories with our 119th anniversary sale. Discover exceptional savings on brilliant diamonds, stunning color gemstones, elegant gold jewelry, and timeless gifts for every occasion. There's something special about celebrating history in the very place where it all began. Come experience the tradition, craftsmanship, and personal service that have made Clark's a Coeur d'Alene landmark for more.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Dave and Molly Show continues from the Numerica studio. We're very shortly we'll be joined by Julie Delaney again. She was on with us yesterday and she sort of gave us the early story on the donation center,
Right.
Which is kind of a story in itself. They have these phone banks lined up. They have volunteers that man the phone banks, and they're from different organizations. And then people have been donating money for victims of the fires, and $1.6 million has been brought in.
Yeah. That was this morning.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be.
Yeah. That's amazing. That is and think of the people who are out of commission in our community. So there's a good chunk of people who are just not even, so the people who are still doing well in their homes doing that are collectively giving. And I know Northern Quest gave a big donation. Was it, what'd you say?
I watched that happen last night. It was Kurt Holmes. It was $50,000.
That's amazing.
And it had the big checks that we have from our things, and just Northern Quest, and so that was super cool. That was toward, I believe it was in the 6 o'clock news, I believe, because I think they do 6 to 8 in the morning on the donation center, and then a 5. Oh, is it 4?
I thought it was 4 that they set
maybe
it up.
4 to 6. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Everybody, talking to all of our pals from, hopefully we'll get to check in with Sam today. Maybe we talked to Kalai yesterday, and just in, their hearts are heavy. They're doing their job, and but they're tired, and they're just, they're hearing and telling all of the stories. And I purposely have kind of avoided a whole lot of it just because I know what I need for the people near me, and I'm doing everything I can, but I can't have a constant influx of it, or it starts to get to me. I know you've watched a lot of it. I mean, it's good to stay informed. It's just
that first night, it was probably 8 hours. I wasn't like only doing that. It had it on, and I was kind of in and out. But that's when I got a true appreciation for this organization, because Sean and Leslie were on. They were on that whole time, and I only watched about 8 hours. I think they were on for 10 hours straight.
Really?
Yeah, it's some crazy. We'd have to ask them. And then Sam and Kalai did. They were on starting Sunday morning,
right?
And they were on at least until 11:30, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it was even longer than that.
I was talking during our break to our director who's in the booth, and she got called in on Saturday. So she was working. Chris, did you get called in at all or not?
No, I did not get called, unfortunately.
Well, you're in the IT area, right? Most of the time.
Yeah. So if we get called in, then that's bad news. Something's breaking down. So fortunately,
and a lot of stuff you can actually do from home too, right? You can jump into these computers.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, remote in with our software and stuff. So to see what's up, but yeah, it was. Thank God, all the equipment was working well. So
and you would have gotten the call because they needed everything to be working. They were probably testing the bandwidth of everything. When you're on the air that long, that many hours, constantly just going, you're testing kind of all the infrastructure of everything that you have here. So pretty impressive.
Yeah, I want to say on Saturday, Sean and Leslie were on for like 8 hours. I want to say.
I would say at least 8 hours.
From like 3 to 11 at least, for sure.
Yeah.
Here comes Julie.
Hi, Julie. Come on in.
Oh, good morning.
How are things today?
We're good.
Yeah?
I mean, we're tired, but we are coming off a really great day yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're running the Connect Center all day today, but I kind of have some fun numbers if you guys want to hear numbers.
Oh, we love numbers.
Yeah. So yesterday was an amazing day. I'm going to start out with the big one.
Yeah.
So we got a surprise $1 million donation.
What?
That happened yesterday. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could record your faces.
What?
That's so fun. Yes. So Inovia surprised us where there's a local family, I guess strong ties to the community that are going to stay anonymous, that donated $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes. Yeah. So that along with, we're about at 1.6, cresting 1.7 million from combined fundraising efforts yesterday. Those are funds that are going to both the Inovia and the Red Cross.
Right.
And so, when you think about that, like, oh my gosh, that's such an amazing number.
Yeah.
And then you continue to hear the structure fire, the amount of fires, victims just keeps kind of rising as they figure things out.
Yeah.
So we are riding high after yesterday, but we are forging strong through today.
And then the Connect Center will continue or actually restart. Is it 4:00?
So we're locked in. We're full sending it. We are keeping the Connect Center open all day.
Oh,
phone lines,
Okay.
So phone lines are going to be open all day today. Just because I believe that today will be the final day that we do a Connect Center right now this week.
Okay.
I know that just based on the need and the community's response, we'll kind of continue to feel that out and may have some other opportunities for giving or donating in the coming days or even next week. But for right now, we're going to do this fundraising these next, yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Then we'll make a decision on, where do we land, reassess with the partners, like how are they going to start distributing? What does that look like?
Yeah, sure.
And then walk through the process.
So for the people who have joining us on SWX, it had already stopped by the time we got here. So now they need to know 443-1111, 509-443-1111 is the number.
Yes.
And knowing somebody's manning it all day, that's great.
Yes. Yeah. Well, this community just never ceases to amaze us. We've all walked through these tragedies, and we had every intention yesterday of, when we went off air, the Connect Center would go dark because we didn't have volunteers, and I didn't, unplug the phone lines or do whatever, and they just kept ringing.
Oh.
So we just were grabbing staff in the building at one point.
Wow.
The vice president of the company is sitting next to me, answering the phone. The station manager's answering the phone, and we just thought we don't want a single phone call to go unanswered and unresponded to. So we sat and answered the phones all day, which was so fun and amazing.
Yeah.
And let's give a shout out to the volunteer groups, because I was it Washington Trust that was here this morning?
Yep. So Washington Trust will be manning the phones for us all day.
Oh, okay.
They had early risers this morning, and then they'll be back in with the evening crew for the newscast this evening. And we had some community volunteers yesterday in the morning, and you two have been morning people by default for quite some time, but for those of us that aren't,
I was going to ask you, what is your normal? Because I seen you at 5 something in the morning the last couple of days, and for me this is normal. I was vacuuming in here earlier this morning.
I did see you vacuuming, and I'm like, look at Dave getting after it.
Well, but that's not a normal time for you. What?
No, no. If I can let my body sleep till 7, I will sleep. If I have to be up before 7, I'm setting an alarm. But I'm one of those night owls. So we have some colleagues in the building that are very early morning people that, I'll see emails come in from them at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then they're going to get responses continued from me till, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I'm definitely more of a night owl. But I'm willing to get up for.
But it's all adrenaline, and the thing I noticed yesterday and today with the groups of people that were coming in, there was no, there was no dragging. They were alert. They were excited. They were, enthusiastically ready to volunteer.
Yes, well,
that's super cool.
And you walk in and you're ready to volunteer. And then that adrenaline just keeps going as you're talking to people on the phone. You know, we have
Yes.
talked to people who we've gotten quite a number of calls because people are streaming us everywhere.
Yeah.
From all over the country. We've gotten calls in from Arizona, from Michigan, Colorado. You know, we have people that somehow our help number is finding them, which the power of the internet.
That's right. Yes.
Which we love. And so, yeah, it's been so fun to listen to the stories. And, you know, we've had lots of people call in saying, hey, I'm not in a position to donate financially, but I'd like to donate food or donate clothing or whatever. So we do have a list of great partners that we can connect them with. Because of course we're not taking in those physical funds,
Right.
or
We
physical-
we talked to partners Inland Northwest yesterday.
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah. And so they took in thousands of pounds of stuff, and they are giving it away. One of the things is 11 to 1
Right.
at Linwood. What did I say? Elementary school today. She sent the information,
It's
so
a
they're
2-hour
distributing.
2-hour window. So
Yes.
and that's their deal is, and we were kind of confirmed that with her yesterday.
Right.
It's a no questions asked. It's a if you need it, just show up. There's no like, well, prove that you did this or that. It's just take it. If you say you need it, we trust you. Take it.
Yeah, it's 11 to 1 at Northwood Middle School
Yeah,
on
okay.
Pittsburgh, Northwood. Yeah. And that's a good example of a
Yes.
place that you can say, well, you can go there. They're out in the valley. That's their location. But there are a lot of places that are accepting things.
Yes. And, you know, and it is so great to see the community respond. I think I talked about this yesterday. You know, we've gotten calls in from people saying, you know, I'd love to donate to the first responders. Like, how do I get them food or supplies? And so we have ways to connect them in. I do know that the first responders, they're just being inundated with blessings of all kinds of amazing food. And so I think now they're starting to get pretty specific about, especially snacks that they can take with them, you know, out to the fire lines,
right.
fill the rigs, that kind of things. Gatorade, electrolyte drinks, that type of thing they're looking for. But yeah, I
But
think
pies and lasagnas are good too.
well, yeah. I mean, I haven't met a lasagna I did love.
I know a
so.
lot of the houses have house moms, they call them,
Yes.
and they'll bring cookies. They'll treat them. So there's probably a lot of that
Today
going
is
on.
National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Oh,
if there's ever been a
is
time.
it?
It's also National White Wine Day.
Oh, white
well,
wine and cookies.
I mean, I could make that work. Listen, I'm
Yes.
located at the KHQ Studios.
Bring a pouch of white wine
Yes,
and the sippy cup thing.
and a plate of chocolate chip cookies.
Sure.
We'll be so happy. Yeah, it's been amazing to hear these stories. And, you know, now we're starting to hear the stories of the impacted families that are, you know, reaching out and sharing their stories. And I know we all in this room know people that have been directly impacted. And the financial need is just going to be astounding for these families and the number of them. And so as we continue to raise funds, you know, you look at that again, like we look at this number of over, you know, $1.6 million has been infused into these great organizations that are going to use it. But, you know, we could use 10, 20 million. So when we say every $10, every $100 counts,
It
I mean,
counts.
we really mean that.
What is the most common donation? Are you getting a lot of 50s and hundreds, and then that just adds up? I know Northern Quest did a big.
Yes. Yeah. I would say the average individual gift has been probably around 100. But I mean, I've been in fundraising for 25, 30 years. And I have never seen more large gift donations come in consistently. So we're seeing 500, 1,000, 2,000, you know, individual gifts that have come in. And of course, the financial institutions has stepped up. You know, STCU did 10,000 with 100,000 in matching donations going into Innovia. Washington Trust with their volunteers, and then they came in at $50,000. Banner Bank closed the night out for us last night with $100,000. Yeah, and then Kalispell Tribe with another 50 on top of that, and then they shared that they directly donated 50 to. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it was the Spokane tribe maybe, but one of the other tribes that's really suffering directly donated into them as well yesterday to help them. So, you know, just the generosity.
We
is
are a
just
giving
beyond.
group. Yeah.
And I think the nice thing too is you have all these financial institutions. They're all they're a team at the end of the day.
Yes.
There's not this competitive, they all cross over and they all blend. Same with Kalispell helping another tribe. Same thing. It's that everything goes away and it just becomes we're all people.
And that's one of the things as I've been fielding calls from the financial institutions or the big organizations that want to give. I mean, first of all, how great is that to have your phone ring and have somebody on the other end say, "Hey, can we give you $100,000?" You're like, "Yes, you can."
Yes.
But really, it's that they hope every financial institution that has stepped up hopes that it inspires their fellow, industry people to do the same versus, oh, we want to be the biggest, or we want the most, hoopla. They really are all like, let's step up together as an industry. And so the financial institution really, they're great at doing that.
And then looking at the other side of this, how and when, what's the procedure for the distribution?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. So as we mentioned before, we're raising money for both the Red Cross and for Innovia. So I want to talk about the Red Cross first. So the Red Cross, when you reach a level 4 stage emergency, which we are at here, then the funds break off from national and they can start designating more local centric. So what that means for us is that they have created a Washington Wildfires Fund. So the money that is being donated to the Red Cross through our efforts or any other efforts from any other media stations or anyone is going into a designated Washington fund. So that is not hyperlocal, but that is, all of those funds are being drawn in. The funds that are in Spokane right now, which you see in those shelters, those are funds that were not donated locally necessarily. They came from other states and other people.
And in a different time, months ago, years ago sometimes.
Exactly. So but now because of everything that's happening in Washington, I mean, our entire state is on fire. So those funds are going to go into the Red Cross system to be able to continue to help support the active shelters and efforts that are happening in Washington. So that's pretty cool to know that it's going to stay in our state. With Innovia has a 2-pronged approach that they're doing. So I don't want to overspeak, but I will give a teaser because I don't want to give misinformation. But the first thing that Innovia will do is they are setting up, I don't know exactly what they're calling it, but I'm going to call it like a recovery center. So they're working with a facility location to set up this recovery center. What that will look like is all of the nonprofits that they are partnering with, that the funding that comes into them will go out to these nonprofits. Those nonprofits will be active and present at this recovery center so that fire victims can walk right in the door of this recovery center. And so if you need, grocery cards, gas cards, you need lodging vouchers, whatever it is you need in the immediate, that you'll be able to see that tangibly right out of the gate. And so they are hoping to have that recovery center open, I believe within the next week. So really quickly to be able to start addressing these needs because now that families are finding out that their house is gone or severely damaged or what have you, they need to shift out of whatever the temporary situation was for their living and to start the longer term planning. And then the second tiered approach for the Innovia funds will be those longer term recoveries. So I believe that we'll be working with Innovia later today to get some information and update on the funds that were raised last time with the Oregon Road and Gray fires and how those funds were used so that we can give the community an idea of the longer term, what to look for. So they've helped build, I believe it's like 20 plus houses for families that needed it. So there's this 2-pronged approach. So more transparency, more information, more detailed information is going to come out throughout the next 24 to 48 hours. But really cool things coming where we'll see that immediate tangible result.
I have a question. I don't know if you'll have this answer, but I know we were having a conversation out front about insurance issues with people who are trying to close on houses within 5 miles, and that is going to be a problem. And it's almost a trickle down secondary thing that there are going to be casualties there too, in that people are going to end up being displaced. Even if they're not fire victims, they're going to be victims of the fact that maybe they moved out of one place and can't move into another.
Right.
And I worry about that. And you said something, is there a way that the governor, somebody can step in and we ask them to do it?
Yeah, I think, most people in the real estate industry, for transparency, my husband is a real estate broker in Spokane and has worked with Dave. for 30 years. And we saw this happen with the Gray and Oregon Road fires where I'm not sure what the boundary is right now, so I don't want to misspeak to that. But when there is an active fire, insurance policies, new issued policies for homeowners can be denied if you're within a certain radius of an active fire or a certain radius of a wildfire that has just happened for X amount of time.
Sure.
So there were a number of real estate transactions that either didn't happen because they couldn't, because the bank won't loan if you don't have a homeowner's insurance policy. So yeah, there is this big trickle-down effect. So as, you know, the real estate industry and the leaders locally are coming together to kind of look at, okay, because now we have double, triple the amount of people that are impacted by this as were prior in those other fires, that, you know, they're kind of coming together to figure out what it is that they need to do. There are quite a few real estate industry individuals who have lost their homes that will walk through this process firsthand, you know, with this. But yes, it's not only the people that lost their homes, but it's anyone within a radius that is trying to do a real estate transaction. There is a trickle-down effect where
they could be in transition. They could be in that. You know, I remember
have already given up the place they were, so now that's going to come to an end, right?
Yes, yeah. You just think about all these little tentacles and fingers of the impact that it's having in our region. And my husband has a client who we think the condo is still standing, but they were in the process of purchasing a place and they didn't know. I mean, it's way far down in the process of the purchasing cycle, and they don't know if the condo is standing yet. They haven't gotten confirmation, or if it hasn't. But
it's is that 5 Mile?
Yeah. So they think they might be okay, but so if my advice or recommendation would be is that if you are in an active real estate transaction and you're hearing this, please reach out to your real estate broker and agent and start proactively asking those questions so that person can be working on your behalf, with the lender and anyone else involved in the transaction.
And another question, I don't know if this is the right question for you, but I wonder if rents, is there something in place to help not gouging? Because I know it's going to be in higher demand, but for instance, there was a brand new apartment building I was just looking at on our way out on Saturday to see what the prices were. And they were $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, which isn't bad. And I just wonder if that's the same price. And if they're allowed to all of a sudden one day raise rates. And
so that's a great question. And I think I can answer it with some level of confidence. Bradley Warren, one of our reporters here at KGU, actually asked that question at a press conference with the governor recently in the last couple of days. And the governor said, if you are reaching out for services, especially when it comes to hotel prices, rent, those type of things, and there's price gouging happening that you are aware of, please report it to the AG's office because they want to keep an eye on that.
Sure.
Yes.
What the process is to stop that or remedy that for that person in that moment where they need, the apartment today. I'm not sure what that is, but Governor Ferguson did say, please make us aware of any of that's happening that you find. Because yes, there is kind of that rent standard in Spokane for certain things where it's like the 1 and 2 bedrooms are unfortunately like $1,200 to $1,500, 2 and 3 bedrooms.
Doesn't pass the smell test when it's like, hey, how come this one all of a sudden is?
Yes. Yeah. So but I did hear that Bradley did a great job of asking that price gouging question because we know that does happen. And, we've seen it happen in other areas of the country that suffers from wildfires and those stories that rolled out from there. So I do believe that has been addressed. And they just said, please call the AG's office if you feel like you are in a situation where you're facing some price gouging. So,
clarification, it was the Kalispell gave to the Colville tribe.
Colville, good.
Yes, and in fact, we have a lot of folks who live up that way. Our friend Shanna, who I was just hanging out with, she's part of the Colville tribe, and hopefully everybody's doing okay up there. But that makes sense because they've got the Colville forest, basically, so.
Well, and Kurt Holmes came in from Kalispell, and he, with our mutually good friend Julie Holland, I think Julie Holland's a good friend to everyone. Yesterday, and if you didn't catch the news story, Kurt lost his home about 20 some years ago in a fire. So it is very personal to him and
Yes.
to the folks at Kalispell to be able to step up. Same thing with Banner Bank. One of their employees that was involved in making the donation lost their home as a child, and so understands what that means. So it is a full circle moment for them to continue to give back because they've lived it. They know what that feels like.
We were talking about that a little bit this morning. There is no playbook for that. Almost every adult has lost a loved one, a person, and like, okay, I'm going to be dealing with this sort of emotion and everything. That very few people have lost their home instantly.
Yeah.
And that is an adjustment that most people don't even have advice for. You don't know how people are going to handle it. And so it's very understatedly, it is a extremely difficult thing to go through.
Well, and you think about, I'm a logistics person. I'm very type A. Some people in this building would say I got in the line twice when they were handing out type A personalities. And so I'm a planner, and so my brain goes instantly into what would we do? Like, where would we go?
Yes.
Who are we calling? What insurance companies are? Like, what do we have to do? But that works for my brain. Understanding that people are in all different circumstances. Right. And, how they walk through that process is overwhelming. And we are hearing those stories. It's almost, we've talked about this, and I'm sure he would be fine if I shared it, but because he shared it publicly. But Don Poffenroth, who the former owner of Dryfly, lost his house, lost everything. They were on a trip in Montana when they were notified that his house was
in this last.
Just 2 days ago.
Wow.
And so, but some of the things I think about knowing Don, and I think every family is facing this, and you hear them talk about like their memories or whatever, but Don was a lover of classic cars and had a really amazing classic car collection. And, one of the cars was very special to him in relation to, his mom that he had lost already. So you just think about those stories that this fire was not discriminatory on whose house, it took. It just took them all. And Don was such a pillar of this community during COVID with Dryfly and creating all the hand sanitizer to give out for free and all of that. And, they were in Montana, so there wasn't a chance for them to save anything. And you hear that from families. Some families had a chance to grab just pets and run and grab a few things. And then there were the families that were not here. And
my friend Mary wasn't here.
Yeah.
She's just coming. I think she got home last night.
Yeah.
But we were having that conversation. Everybody's different. So how do you help? And then if you're a type A personality, your version of helping is going to look very different than somebody else's. And that may match up with a personality that's like, I can't do this with you right now. I don't care about lists. I don't care about insurance.
Yeah.
I'm grieving. I just want to bury my head in a pillow right now, where other people are going to say, yeah, thanks. Okay, let's go do this. And I think we're going to have to just navigate all these people trying to grieve and get through stuff in their own way.
Oh, it's such a great point. It is something my husband will say to me, like, okay, we're going to put you back in the stall. We're going to hold you back and leash you up a little bit. But it is such a great point that, just checking in on the emotional well-being of those that and just so, and so many times
everybody's different.
You ask, what can I do to help? And they say, I just don't know. But honoring that, I just don't know, and just being quietly with them. You'd hear people that talk about having lost a loved one, and, and sometimes they'll reflect back and say, I didn't need anything. I just needed somebody to just sit with me.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Don't try to relate. Don't try to tell me your version of when you lost somebody. Don't try to imagine what I'm going through or tell me you can't imagine.
You're not going to be able to fix it. There is no.
You can't fix it. Just be here and just be present and let me cry and then let me laugh and then let me feel all the things that I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
Hard for people to do that sometimes. They want to fix it and they're uncomfortable living in that place where they can't fix it.
Yeah.
So,
and this we don't get to fix. We get to love people through it, but and we can help fix where we can when we're guided by the folks that need need the help
Yeah.
and need the fixing for
Yeah.
sure. So no, today's going to be another great day of giving. And it's, people are like, oh, you're doing, such a great job. Well, our team is doing such a great job. This community is doing such a great job. And, it's long days, but boy, at the end of the day, I'm tired, but my cup is filled up with all the stories
Sure.
of the people that are giving
Yeah.
and the impact that we know that that's going to help make for this community for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Good.
I think
Well, thanks
everybody-
thanks for your work and then our
Yeah.
community's
Yeah.
work and everybody stepping up. Again, that number 509-443-1111. And as Julie mentioned, those lines will stay open all through the day.
Mhm.
So if now's not a good time, you're in your car or you're
Yeah.
however you're seeing us or hearing us, there will be a time at some point if you want to make that call.
So
That'll work.
after the show, can I answer phones?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we would love to have you
I'd love to
answer
do that.
phones.
I'm good at
Yes.
answering phones.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
what can I do for you?
Yes. Well, we've made it very simple. So
Really?
I can get you trained up in 5 minutes.
Okay.
You come
I
out
saw
and
you
join
training
us.
in the your little pre-meeting there
Yes.
before.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's super great, and the one of the things the volunteers said, which has been very sweet across all of the volunteer shifts, has been like people are thanking me. Like I
Right.
should be thanking them, but they're
Yeah.
thanking me for giving of my time, and I'm like, that is just the heart of our community. We're all just thanking each other for being ready, willing, able, to do this. And so one thing I did want to mention is that especially in the evening newscasts, if they are busy and the phone line is just ringing, please keep trying.
Yeah.
But the other thing is you can donate online. So if you go to khq.com on the homepage, there is a big recovery banner at the top. You can click that. That will take you to a page that will allow you to make the same donations that you're making when you call in. So you can choose Red Cross or Innovia, and the pages are very simple. So you can walk through those at any point in time. So, because we know those phone lines, especially during the live broadcast, get really, really busy, and we don't want to miss out on anyone's generosity. So.
My one of my breaks when we were on earlier this morning before we went to video, I was walking by and I looked over and I saw literally every single person on the phone.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
it was
that's
last night
pretty
during
cool.
the evening broadcast. Well, and yesterday morning too. I just told the volunteers, I'm like, we've got an amazing community. Buckle up. You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
And we had one extra person kind of trying to rotate them out for bathroom breaks
Yeah.
and different things, but the phones were just lit up for hours on end,
Love
which is
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
It's a good problem to have.
It's a good
Yeah.
problem to have. Okay, so
I'm
it's a
in.
date.
It's a date.
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna see you shortly.
after we get done here, Dave handles this after show stuff. He's doing technical. I have a few things I have to wrap up, and then I'll head out and do like an hour or so.
Absolutely.
Okay, that'll be fun.
We would love to have you. So okay. Molly will give you a heads up on when she's going to be there,
Yeah.
so you can call in and talk directly to Molly.
I mean, I'll do a live Facebook thing and say,
Oh,
hey,
perfect.
friends,
Yes.
you have to call in right now.
Yes.
I've never been part of anything like
I think
this
she's
before.
turned it into like an auctioneer thing. Oh, okay, 25. Can I get you to 30? 30 here, 35, 35. How about 40? I'm hearing 35. Can you do 40? I got 40 over here.
I know you. I know how you spend your money. Don't you tell me you don't have it.
Yeah.
I saw what you just bought.
I love it. Buckle up, people. We're about to have a lot of fun. So, okay. Thank you so much. We'll see you shortly.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right,
Thank you,
thanks,
Julie.
Yeah,
Good to
thanks
see
so
you.
much.
All right, we'll do a break right here. I think Sam and or Kalai will be joining us in the next segment.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they were out there. They're doing a TV hit right now. So we'll get to that and more as we continue. This is the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio.
Thursday, August 4th, the Dave and Molly Show presents Bark in the Park at Avista Stadium. Watch your Spokane Indians take on the Eugene Emeralds while you and your pup enjoy the game from a special dog-friendly seating section. Even better, proceeds from the dog tickets benefit local animal shelters. Right after the game, stick around for a puppy parade on the field. Free parking, great baseball, happy dogs, and a good cause. Get tickets now at SpokaneIndians.com. Bark in the Park, Tuesday, August 4th, presented by the Dave and Molly Show.
Bad hires hurt. They hurt your customers. They hurt your employees. They hurt your reputation. And they almost always cost far more than anyone expects. The problem is most bad hires don't look like bad hires. They interview well. They have a polished resume. They say all of the right things. That's why Pinnacle Investigation helps employers know who they're hiring before they make the offer. Because one simple question can protect your business. Who are you hiring?
Pinnacle Investigations, trusted background screening for businesses that can't afford to guess. Visit us at whoareyouhiring.com.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 row of Riches hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to 10 grand in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The row of Riches hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
The possibilities are endless after you win the guaranteed $1 million giveaway at Northern Quest. Heck, you could open a trust fund for your dog. That way, Baxter receives a monthly allowance, a diversified portfolio, and a fiduciary advisor named Linda, who gently discourages his tennis ball investments, which is why he stops returning her phone calls. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
119 years ago, when Clark's Diamond Jewelers first opened its doors at 307 Sherman Avenue in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, Sherman was just a dirt road with wooden sidewalks and hitching posts for the horses and buggies. Since 1907, generations have trusted Clark's for life's biggest moments, engagements, anniversaries, birthdays, and family treasures that last forever. Now it's time to celebrate 119 years of sparkling memories with our 119th anniversary sale. Discover exceptional savings on brilliant diamonds, stunning color gemstones, elegant gold jewelry, and timeless gifts for every occasion. There's something special about celebrating history in the very place where it all began. Come experience the tradition, craftsmanship, and personal service that have made Clark's a Coeur d'Alene landmark for more than a century. Celebrate 119 years with us at Clark's Diamond Jewelers, 307 Sherman Avenue in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, where we've helped love shine since 1907.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We have fixed everything from eyeglasses to Super Bowl MVP trophies to all types of jewelry. When people are able to come in and watch things be worked on, watch their pieces, and be able to talk to the actual people that are going to be doing it, it gives such a confidence and an appreciation for what that is. They can do anything.
Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
Bad hires hurt. They hurt your customers. They hurt your employees. They hurt your reputation.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Dave and Molly Show continues live from the Numerica studio on SWX, YouTube, and through the Nonstop Local KHQ app. Those of you that were with us in the morning, early morning, just the audio, we've been talking about, we do have a baseball game tonight.
We do.
It's the Dave and Molly night. Bark in the Park, so you can bring your dog if you want.
Yeah, you have to have special tickets, so you can't just bring them anywhere in the whole place. I imagine there's, like an area where the doggies are.
There's a couple different sections, I think.
I want to go to pet them.
Yeah.
I think I will go.
I think it'll be. I've never been to one of these, but I think the spectacle of it will be pretty cool, and I'll take lots of photos, and I think you will hear dogs barking and.
Well, and I think that most people who bring dogs someplace like that, they're the kind of dogs that are good to be there.
Yeah.
I think Maui would probably be okay, wouldn't she?
After a few minutes, I
she'd
wouldn't
settle down.
I'm just not.
But she gets along well with other dogs.
She does.
See, that's the important thing. Dogs and people, and there's some dogs that don't like other dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's interesting when dogs meet. They know each other right away. They sniff around, and then they either say, "Okay, see you," or and then but it just depends on their personality, just like people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see a lot of dogs sniffing and stuff at the park. It'll be fun.
If you want to join us, we'll be actually set up right at the main gate as you go into the Indians game. Game time is 6:35.
Right.
I think we'll be set up around 5:30, 5:45, whatever, right out in front there. And then we're going to stay for the game. We'll be there for the game. In fact, Molly's 2 granddaughters will be throwing out first pitches.
Yes. Very exciting.
So
Their
you'll
pitching
have to be
debut.
there.
Yes. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there eating a couple of hot dogs. See, the girls are going to love it. They've never been to a baseball game before.
Oh,
this
it's their first game?
Oh, totally. This is going to be their first game because I think it's 4th grade when the kids get to go on the field trip. So, and when Alex was he came with me all the time. He would throw out, whenever I had to throw out the first pitch, he did it for me. But the girls just haven't had the opportunity. So, yeah, this will be their first time at the ballpark. They're going to love it. And then we'll go do all of the things that, I'll probably be gone from my seat a lot because I'll be entertaining them.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much interest they'll have in the actual game. We'll see. So, but there's so much to do for the kids there. It'll be fun.
Let's real quick. We'll do entertainment news. We got a couple of things.
Okay.
Entertainment news. Brought to you by Golden Rule Break.
Remember yesterday I said there was a chance that the Spider-Man movie would be the official record breaker.
Yeah.
It was just under the number,
Yeah.
and then all the numbers hadn't been counted.
What happened?
Well, the numbers have been counted, and it is official. Spider-Man Brand New Day had the biggest opening in the history of film.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Man.
Ever.
Ever.
$360 million. That's just in the United States.
Man.
That broke the previous record of $355 million. That was Avengers Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
So that is your, for trivia fans, what was the biggest opening in the history of film? Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah. Pretty good. Good for
You
them.
Spidey fans.
Mr. Tom Holland. And Tom Holland is British, isn't he? He's British. But he does a good job with the American accent. I always think it's interesting when they do their regular accent, they sort of talk up here. And then when they're Spider-Man, they're down here. Do Americans just have lower voices? It's the same with House. I never knew that the House guy was British. Hugh Laurie.
Oh, yeah.
And he's on a talk show in House. He's very, very this, and this. And he's on a talk show. House is a sort of, he's sort of interesting character, isn't he? I'm like, who are you? What is going on?
It's really interesting when you have someone that has an accent and then they have a different accent.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie
Yes.
is Australian.
Right.
And if you hear her do interviews, she's very Australian. And then, like in Wolf of Wall Street, she's this Brooklyn person, and she's got this. And I would have never, that was one of her first movies, so I never knew. I don't know what her real voice sounded like.
Yeah.
Two completely.
It would
different
be
ones.
like us going and doing a film in the UK and them saying, not only do you need to do a British accent, but you need to do a Cockney accent, or it needs to be a Northern England accent. And now you have to be specific about an accent that's not even yours to begin with. Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But there's good coaches. There's good dialect coaches who can get you there. And people just have good ears for stuff like that.
So we have the biggest opening in the history of film. That's one biggest story. The other biggest story, this has never happened before in the history of music.
Oh.
The Billboard Hot 100.
Yes.
For the first time ever, the top 5 songs are all country.
Oh,
it's never happened before. There's been 2 or 3 in the top 5. There's been multiple times when a country song has been the number 1 song in the country, but never ever have the top 5 songs all been country songs.
Do you have the names?
Can you name any of them?
My Tractor and Me.
Tractor and Me, number 3.
She Left Me and I'm Sad, but I Still Have My Dog.
That's number 4.
Okay. Heartbreak at the Bar.
Heartbreak at the Bar, number 6, not in the top 5.
Don't forget, She Left My Tractor for My Truck.
Yes. That's the other one. She Left My Tractor for My Truck. That was the sequel to the other one.
Yeah.
No, what are they?
So the number 1 song for the 16th week in a row is the Ella Langley song, the Choosing Texas. It's a monster.
I feel like that's been number 1 for months now.
Yeah, it's 16. I think it's 16 weeks, and it's closing in on now one of 7 songs to spend 16 or more weeks at number 1. Is
that a girl or a boy singing that?
It's a girl, yeah.
I'm choosing Texas. that how it goes?
Well, not
really.
not really, no.
Okay.
Pretty close, actually.
What's the next one?
Morgan Wallen has 2
Oh,
in the
man.
top 5. Ben By Now is number 2. And then he sings a song with Ella Langley called I Can't Love You Anymore. That's number 4.
Okay.
Swifty
Oh,
is number 3.
yeah.
I Knew It, I Knew You.
That's a country song?
That's number 3.
That's from
Toy Story
Toy
song?
Story.
Yeah.
And that's a country song? Ish.
They put it in the country
Close enough.
category. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
if it's going to,
And then Stella Lefty,
that sounds like a made up name.
song called Boston. That's number 5.
We have Ella Langley and Stella Lefty.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's
Morgan
2
Wallen
and 2
and-
more. Yeah, so it, you
Yeah.
know, but never has it ever happened before
Yeah.
where the top 5 songs in the country, all country, considered country.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh.
for the top song, the Choosin' Texan song, Choosin' Texas song, one of only 7 to spend 16 or more weeks at number 1. The all-time leader, do you know the all-time leader?
Of the Billboard
Yep.
charts
who's had the
overall?
most? Who's been at the number 1 spot the
the
longest
longest.
on the singles chart?
Shabuzi
Very good guess. Shabuzi is in a tie
with
for number 2 at 19 weeks.
is it Blinded by the Light or one
No.
of those?
Lil Nas X. Remember the Old Town Road?
Oh,
Okay.
Wow, that's
And then the bar song. So those are the 2 tied at 19. The one at number 1 is the only song that did it in non-consecutive weeks. And that was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Christmas,
Because it
yes.
had a run at number 1, and then every year
Yeah.
around Christmas time, it gets
sure.
a couple more where it adds up.
That makes sense.
And then
Yeah.
there is a tie at number 4, 16 weeks, and that's the current song by Ella Langley.
Mhm.
Last Night by Morgan Wallen. That was one I remember when that song came out. Ken said, I think this is going to be the song of the summer.
Right.
Remember, it was like 3 years ago. or whatever.
Yes.
And then the Dave Sposito song,
What?
which is
Despacito. Right?
Despacito.
Despacito.
Dave Sposito. That's how we do it down in Puerto Rico.
Hello, my friend.
Yes. And then One Sweet Day, Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men.
Okay.
For a long time, that had been the all-time leader.
Yeah.
And then over the years, other songs have had better runs. So
Hmm.
now there's your complete.
I guess
So we
it's
got
the
you got
country.
history making music and
Yeah.
movies.
Man. So what's going on in the pop world? There's no Ariana Grande's or any
She's,
Dua Lipa or anything?
I heard she's stepping out of the spotlight or something.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had it's a weight issue, right? Or health.
Well, I think it's just because people are talking about that, maybe,
Yeah.
and so she's like, I'm gonna leave. I don't
Well,
know. I know she has a new album or something.
She has a new movie coming out too. It's the Fokker in-laws.
Oh,
Careful.
yes.
Or is it called? It's not called that. It looks so funny.
Uh-huh.
She and Robert De Niro. She's so it's Ben Stiller and the lady, same couple.
Yeah.
Their son has grown up and he has a fiance, and the fiance is Ariana Grande, and Robert De Niro loves her, and he puts her in the inner circle right away. And Ben Stiller is like, I worked my butt off to get the inner circle, and she's super competitive and like organized, but it's looks.
When does that come out?
I
It must
think
be fall?
pretty soon.
November
Oh.
25th.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really
Just
it
in time
looks-
for Thanksgiving.
It looks very, very funny, very funny. But well, that's
It is,
you know,
it is called Fokker in Law.
yeah. We all were laughing. It was a preview the other day when we went
Okay.
to the Spider-Man movie. We were all laughing. It looks. Ben Stiller is so good at being. What's the word? Wronged. You know, and even what's his name's in it? The blonde Owen.
Owen Wilson.
Oh, he's back.
Hey man, how are you? He's in it too. It's going to be so good, so good.
That might be worth seeing in a theater.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
So, what is your update on the Spider-Man thing? Because you guys only watched the first 20 minutes. Will you go back to it?
I think we will. I think, but maybe this weekend sometime.
Do you get like a voucher or something? Because the movie
No,
never.
we were the only ones who walked out.
Oh.
And they had rented the entire theater.
Oh.
So-
Oh, I thought they shut the thing.
No,
down.
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Remember our his granddaughter came to us and said that it had jumped the river. Everybody else lived in the valley in Rathdrum.
Okay.
We were the only ones that were really impacted. So we snuck out. Everybody else stayed and watched it. Yeah. It was, yeah. And everybody said it was fantastic. And some of the people have already seen it twice. So that's where your money is coming from, too, when people are seeing it twice.
And then one other real quick story. Travis Kelce. What do you know about Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce. I know that he is married to Swiftie.
Right?
I know that he is a receiver.
A tight end.
Tight end. I know that he was a chief. He's got a lot of money. He likes to drink.
Okay. Yes.
Did I do it?
That sums it up pretty well.
Good.
How'd I do?
Pretty good. However, he also wants to be a country singer.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Sources claim that he's been talking about making a country album for months.
Oh, no.
And they say it's when he sang a duet with Taylor Swift at their wedding. That was sort of his test run.
Do you think
we'll continue to monitor this breaking situation?
Do you think that Taylor's going, oh, no, what have I done? It'd be like her saying, okay, we're married. I want to be a football player now. Or I want to be a cheerleader on the team. You have to make sure. I want to manage the team. Oh, stay in your lane, buddy.
He does say celebrity might get you through the front door, but it won't keep you on the charts. Says you still have to earn the respect of Nashville. And even though he has his wife in his corner, he believes the sky's the limit. We'll see how he does.
Let's just.
I think he could probably.
He has
sing.
the charisma. Obviously, he can sing, or he wouldn't be trying. If he has her writing songs for him, how often this is a good trivia question because Taylor Swift writes all of her own music. How often has she written something for somebody else? Do we know of any songs that other artists have done?
Must have been in the early days. Maybe she sold some. I don't know. That's a good question.
But in current times, because people write music for each other all the time. Prince did it all the time. And I know that, they'll write songs and then it's not the right song for them. So they'll give it to somebody else to do. So I just wonder.
I think Prince still holds the record. I think he has written 5 #1 songs for different people.
Yeah.
Like songs that he has written have been #1. Like no one else, other artists.
Right. Chris Christopherson was a big songwriter. Who's the lady? She wrote a ton of songs too. The Tapestry.
Oh, Carole King.
Carole
yes.
King.
Carole King wrote a ton. Songwriter Hall of Fame, Carole King.
And then, well, I wonder if maybe she just likes her own music. And I would say this, if she's helping him write music, if she's helping produce the records so that they're good, and if he has a decent voice, I think he has the charisma to do it, that he probably could get somewhere. But I think it's going to be hard for him because people are just going to be saying, no, you're not. We already let you be a football
He is going to
player.
need another career after this season.
Is this going to be his last season?
I think it's his last year, right?
Think so?
Yeah.
He's looking pretty good in training camp. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Who knows? Why not?
How about Mahomes? How many more years does he play?
Oh,
he
gonna.
has a while.
Yeah.
Years, dude. Yo.
He's got a busted leg right now.
What?
Herman broke his leg.
Talk about people that don't look good in training camp. I don't know if you saw that video.
What?
There's a video of him. It doesn't.
Mahomes?
Yeah.
What's wrong
I
with
mean,
him?
he'll get it figured out.
He broke his leg?
Patrick Mahomes. Well, he had
he did. Yeah,
he's recovered. He's in training camp.
Well, I don't know if he's fully recovered. He has a giant brace on his leg. He's basically, whenever he jumps up, he's jumping on one leg. It's
Do they have a backup quarterback?
They have a few, but
Let me guess, it's Kirk Cousins.
one,
He's getting $85 million just to be a backup.
She knows some football
hey,
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields, he was on the Jets last year.
Is that their backup?
And now, he backs up Mahomes.
All right.
Well,
that's kind of the big name right now. Gardner Minshew, I think, is still
He's still in the league, yeah.
So I think he's on the Chiefs still.
And who are my guys on the Giants with the fun names?
Jackson Dart.
Oh, I love Jackson Dart.
Cam Scatabo.
That's my guy. Scatabo.
And then they should have their receiver back this year.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors.
Yep.
Okay, I like how it's filling
They
out.
have Odell Beckham Jr. back now on the team as well.
Oh,
so
although I believe you'd have to Google this. He's 78 years old.
Just ask how old he was.
I think you're right. Yes.
I know that name. I think he's already been on Dancing with the Stars a couple of times.
Hey, that's still a big name for the Giants to get back.
Yeah.
So that's what's tough.
I don't think you go to Dancing with the Stars, then go back to the NFL. Usually it's afterwards. Well.
Minshew is now with the Cardinals.
Oh, it's Cardinals? Okay. Thank you.
Boy, our texters, man, they're on it.
Hey, no, thank you.
We know some football. They know all of it. Yeah.
It's going to be fun this year.
You're going to have a team.
I think I have the Giants, and I'm also going to have my fantasy team. But I think the guy's name is Dave, who texted in yesterday about the legacy and all that. I don't know if I want to get that
the
far
legacy.
into it.
Yeah, the
legacy, and then the one where you can have contracts.
Yeah, the contract draft. Yes, dynasty and contract drafts.
Boy, you guys go deep in your make-believes. Your invisibles.
That we do.
When I was coming home yesterday from the casino, I just happened to be, it happened to be the time when, and I misspoke because we actually have a new person in our league. The league it's the 10th year of this league that I'm in. Fantasy Football League. Well, there was one somebody dropped out. Well, there's a new person in.
Oh, boy.
And I happened to be on driving while, please welcome, and the guy's name is Chris. Please welcome Chris to the team. And it was just bling, bling, bling. Like, when your car's tied up in the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
And it was all these messages coming through. Welcome, Chris, comma, comma. Chris, this is going to be great. Great. I was like, jeez, people. I couldn't
Sounds
stop
like you're
it.
a little upset about Chris joining.
No, it's great.
good.
I don't know who he
Hopefully
is.
he's another outsider because you're like
I'm the
pariah.
outsider. Yeah, I'm outside. But anyway.
You should text him
It was
separately.
bad timing because it's like whenever you're on a text thing, a text group, and you're driving, you can't stop them from coming in.
Yeah. You should text him privately. Say, hey, Chris, ... It's Dave Sposito, ... Welcome to the Fantasy Football League, comma. I want you to know that I am an outsider and they don't like me very much, ! But I'm hoping that you and I can be friends.
Are you done now with your little with your little bit?
Smiley face. Football emoji.
Actually, that's what I did do. I sent the football emoji. Once I was, home. It was serious. It was like 15 messages, and there's only 12 people in the league. Just everybody, people.
Well, that's very nice. You have a friendly league of people who are welcoming him
That's
in.
very
You should
friendly
be
league.
proud to be in a friendly league that just doesn't like you.
Well, I think they like me fine.
They told you that you had the worst football. They told you that you had the worst football team that had ever been picked.
Oh man,
Wasn't that right? I thought that was when you drafted. The one time when you were at the concert, something happened and they were making fun of
I
you.
had a bad draft because I was not really paying close attention. But I will also say that, it's through ESPN, and you've probably seen this. They grade your draft after it. And I've never had above a C. Like they don't, they don't even know. And I've won the league before with a so-called C draft. So don't believe in all that.
Wonderful when you feel great about your draft and you end up, you're like, all right, ESPN, what do I got? A D?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
guess.
project you to finish in 11th place. Yeah.
Well, it helps, Dave. I finished back-to-back seasons last place.
Oh.
And then last year I had to draft I had to spin a board and then draft whatever position at that time. So I had great picks, but I had to just let the board pick for me. I ended up all the way to the championship game and lost. With just a random squad.
Oh, you won money?
I did win money. I had to draft a tight end first. My kicker was my second.
Oh,
pick
you have
in
to
the
do
draft.
it that way.
Yeah. I had to spin a wheel and just pick whatever position was on that, landed on the wheel.
That's a different kind of deal.
Yeah, it was, it was my punishment. It was my punishment. So,
So if you're doing it, I need to know this because I'm going to be in a draft this year. Be my first draft. What do I want to pick first? Quarterback?
Pick your defense first.
Oh,
Right,
Dave.
Chris.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, my God. You're mean.
It probably depends on where you draft, but in general, you probably want to get a receiver.
What does that mean, where
Receiver
I
or-
draft?
I'd like to say running back, personally. I'm more of you draft your first two with running backs and then kind of go on through there. So
What do you mean where I draft? What
Well,
number I
there'll be a
pick?
random draft order. How many are in your league?
I don't
so
know,
say
10.
there's 10 or 12, whatever it is. Then you'll be assigned a number. And almost every league now will do a snake draft. So like if you pick 11th, say,
Yeah.
then you'll be the second pick
Okay.
in the next round. So so that's a good way to like you get a receiver and then a running back right back to back.
Got it.
Unless you can get one of the elite quarterbacks, then I wait to get a quarterback. Depends on where you draft and what the runs.
If I can get Rivers, I just pounce right away.
you could, yeah, you definitely could.
I think you could
And-
save that for the 11th round and still be okay.
Yeah. There are also auction drafts, which I've participated in, which is
Oh
you're
my
literally,
God.
you have a certain amount in your bank and then you can
Oh.
auction on players. So I feel like you might like the auction draft, Molly.
That
where
might be
you can
fun.
You can throw $100 on Phillip Rivers and then you might not be able to draft the rest of the way, but
Here's what I predict. It doesn't matter how this goes. Here's what I predict. I'm going to bring in my team, and you, Quinn, all of you are like, wow! And I'm going to say, look who I got. And then you guys are going to laugh like, oh, well, he's got a broken ankle and he doesn't know how to play and he murdered somebody and I'm going to have like the criminal crew or something bad. Because I only know certain players.
Well, depending on, again, who is your draft umbrella,
Yeah.
ESPN or CBS Sports or whatever the thing is, if you're online, they will give you say,
They'll
hey,
give you
it'd probably be a
choices.
good time to take this guy, and they'll put them all in
Yeah,
order.
and
So you
even if-
can't mess it up too bad.
Yeah, and even if you don't, like, let's say you have like a certain amount of time and you don't pick somebody, sometimes
Yeah.
it'll auto draft for
Yeah.
you and you just take the best available. So there's a lot of people who do that. There are.
How much time do I get?
3 minutes, I think,
Yeah,
or 2 minutes the first
Yeah,
round.
2
or-
or 3 minutes. But I know some leagues, it's like if you auto draft the first few picks, then they just pick up, like ESPN will know, like, okay, they are auto drafting. So then you don't even have a time limit. They'll just pick the players for you at that
Then you
point.
get later in the draft, and it's like 1 minute.
Yeah.
You got to speed up.
I think I'm going to
Quite
put
a thing.
together a nice crew and I'm going to come up with a nice name, good color scheme, going to get some T-shirts made.
And you get to
you
pick
go.
out your helmet, like I have my helmet with a little S on it.
I wanna-
I'm Spokane Sposito, so I have an S on my helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, and you get to do your color designs and
Molly's Mob,
yeah, it's a good.
Oh,
one.
there you go.
double M. I'm going to have 2 M's
Mm.
on my helmet like that. Rawr. Yeah, I'm
works.
excited. That's to be good.
All right, you ready for Go Ask Molly?
Sure.
Here we go. Sing the song if you know the words.
All right.
Go ask Molly, what should you do? She'll understand what you're going through. You need sage advice as you make a decision. You gotta measure twice and cut with precision. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no. Sometimes she'll just say, come on, checkers, let's go. So if you're confused and melancholy, go ask Molly.
That is the great Pat Simmons. Pat and his wife Jen are displaced right now.
Are they?
I believe their house is okay, but they're in evacuation mode. So we were thinking about him, but he's a wonderful guy.
Yes.
And, he does the Go Ask Molly song. He does the Dave's Cash Showdown song.
I bet he has a guitar collection.
He
I was
does.
talking to our friends and yesterday, and they were dealing with somebody who had a guitar collection, and they got it out safely
Oh, okay.
before everything went haywire. But I bet he's one of those has a lot of musical instruments, probably. So, yes, thinking of us, our friend Pat.
What's the Go Ask Molly letter?
Well, it's right.
Very timely, right?
Yeah, it's very timely. It says, Go Ask Molly says, I guess this is more of a general ask. How are people navigating the helping of people impacted by the fire? So this is what we were talking to our friend Julie about, and we've been caught up having this conversation. I have people in my world who are very willing to take help and others who are not. I have family members who are really pushing each other into decisions, and it's not going over well. Having not experienced this sort of loss, I can't operate from a place of experience. Any advice is appreciated. What kinds of things are people doing for their loved ones? So just a general,
And extremely relevant for
Yeah.
the times that we're in.
Yeah. And just any ideas that you have, you can text in 448-3237, or you can call us if you want to talk. But I'll go to our Facebook. It's on our Dave and Molly Facebook page. Sarah says, I'm letting them grieve the loss of their homes, letting them have time to process, offering help, but also accepting no or not yet. Right now, most of my family is in shock. My heart always says to feed them, give them a calm, quiet place until they're ready to tackle the total loss of their homes. That's very good advice. Carolyn, and we know Carolyn, she's a friend of mine. She says, I lost my house, and she brought up a good idea. You know how people are always gone. Are gone. Oh, how can I help? Well, she said, everyone always says, hang on, so how can I? Well, instead of saying that, ask them if they lost something that was a favorite. Like, I lost my bathrobe. I'm finding when people ask how they can help, it's easier for me to say, there's nothing you can do. So if someone were to say, what can I do? Tell them, I have my
like a
favorite
specific
teapot.
thing or
I need a new pillow.
Okay.
Or a way of helping. I know Carolyn, poor Carolyn, she's been displaced. I see Sam. Should we break for Sam right now?
Yeah, maybe he can
Yeah.
have a response for this.
And then you can text in while we're chatting. Those were the comments from the
no, it's a good
Facebook
letter.
page. Yeah.
Here comes our friend Sam Adams. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hardworking media man, Sam Adams.
I was hoping to come in like half an hour ago. I
Yeah.
had just seen you in the newsroom, and we had breaking news coming on just as
What was that?
right afterward. So
Yeah.
we
What was the breaking news?
the person who's accused of starting the fire.
Yeah.
So
Who's
there's
in court?
3 separate wildfires, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
and then the first one, the one that has had the most damage. So there's a person who was taken into custody yesterday evening, identified as Aaron Farinacci. So we had literally just acquired court documents about the case against him. And
Yeah.
he'll be appearing in court later on today. So we're just starting to get a first look at those court documents. So
Yeah.
covering that. I think a lot of people write like immediately in the aftermath. There's different feelings of grief, anger, all of these things, and one of those questions has always been how, why, and so now becomes the why and how for us. So we're investigating right now, and there's going to be a court appearance later on today. But I can share
Yes.
a little bit with you if you like
Please
that.
do. Yes.
So Haley Gunther was the one reporting this.
We saw her, doing a TV hit there.
Yeah. So apparently, Aaron Farinacci, he's the person in question here. He's 37 years old, living in Spokane. Previously lived in Arizona, where he had a previous conviction
And serious stuff, too.
Very serious, involving the killing of his father, where he had pleaded down to a lesser count of manslaughter at the time. So that was several years ago.
How did he get out so soon?
Well,
That's
because a lesser, right? So you have different degrees. You have manslaughter, you
Sure.
have murder, and so that's
But boy, that doesn't seem like a lot of time to be served if he's
Sure, I can't
Yeah.
speak to that, but so now we're learning that he had been actually investigated and linked to 2 previous fires. This was in July of 2025 and August of 2025. So both from last summer, authorities looked specifically into this man.
Oh my God.
Into those 2 fire incidents,
Yeah.
and then this time, so one of those cases, according to the court documents, he was actually photographed wearing a green shirt, saying, "Who needs luck? I have charm." And court documents also say he was seemingly wearing that very same shirt the day the deputies believe he intentionally started this wildfire 1 year later.
Wow.
He's denied all wrongdoing in this, and so he's going to have his day in court later on today. But yeah, that's basically the breaking news. And
I did see the sheriff press conference last night where they said, "Well, we had witnesses and then that was enough to arrest him."
Mm-hmm. And if the window of time, this is where we're going to kind of piece together some things about the timeline of when he was taken to custody, when he was booked into Spokane County Jail, all of that. one could probably reasonably assume then that there was some lengthy questioning from major crimes detectives with this gentleman. And this is where a lot of this information is now coming out about what we've learned about this case in the court documents. So anyways, that's what's
Oh, Sam. How many hours have you been working?
I mean, whatever it is, like it pales in comparison. You know, like you just know there are people who were their lifeline right now. That authorities can only do so much. That their bandwidth is stretched thin on how much they can share as far as people returning to their homes, all of these things, and so we're just here to share the message. On one side, with the fire crews, with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, with the police department, with the mayor, with the governor, with everybody who's on scene here. And then on the other side, for the people who are looking for answers, who are just trying to simply to get back to their homes or to just find out, is my home still standing? So we're basically kind of the person we're just trying to keep the information coming, press when we can press, but also give grace and patience and understanding when we know it's like, look, this is, people have so much on their plates right now.
And you can't get the information wrong. I know that the people want authorities, okay, can I go back to my house? Can I go back to my house? Well, you can't get that wrong. You need to, as hard as that is, you got to wait till the authorities can really say, yes, it's safe. They're taking their time for a reason. And that's really hard when you're displaced. You don't know if your house is still there. Yeah. But if they get it wrong and let you go back, there's a whole world of mess that happens after that.
There's so many different factors at play, right?
Yeah,
it's like the safety of you and your loved ones as you rightfully just want to go back to your home if it's still standing.
Right.
But then also making sure the right people are going back to their homes.
Yeah, right.
Right. And then also, of course, paramount among all of that is, look, we're not getting any breaks on the weather right now.
Yeah.
The weather, the temperature's only going back up. Justin Spinney, our meteorologist, had said yesterday, our dew point is essentially Las Vegas right now. He's used the word bone dry right now. Now, thank goodness the winds have died down.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, it's like it's still hot. It's still dry as a bone out there, and there's no relief in sight. There's no rain in the forecast whatsoever.
Like the next 10 days, it's all heat. Couple things. Dallas on the text line wants to know: do you know the time of the hearing today for this guy?
I would say initially, right now, the indication is 1:30.
Okay.
Can you run it live? Can cameras be there for the hearing? Or no?
We would be outside the courthouse on that. I don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Me being in here, I'm not. I'm not connected right now. That's the flip side of this. So I want to give you honestly, the information that I have right now is everything that I know.
Yeah.
Natasha says, our hearts are with you, Sam and the entire crew. Thank you for providing such incredible coverage during such a difficult, emotional time. We truly appreciate everything you guys are doing. And that is from her, but from me and from all kinds of people.
You don't want somebody else telling you this, right? Like, honestly, like we're neighbors, we're friends, we're family. But we live here. So, I think it's
we're
only
lifers.
Right. Yeah, we're lifers. Yeah.
And then on a separate note, I know that the Connect Center went very well this morning. I saw the phone bank people. I was telling Julie Delaney when she was in here with us for a bit, but I had a break and I was walking by, and I looked over and all 6 or all 5, however many people are at the table, they were all on the phone. So that's fantastic,
and it's really unprecedented. I've been a part of Connect Centers before, and they're all noble, worthy causes. This one it clearly touching a lot of people because we've never had when you end our phone lines, we've got to let people go home. This isn't 24/7. That's why we have a QR code. We urge you, if you'd like to download, you could go to the Nonstop Local website, but there's a donation link there. But there are so many people still that they've been waiting. They can't get through, and the phone is like ringing now, and we've had to man it now because it's like, well, if we don't answer the phone, then the phone will just keep on ringing, and so we're trying best we can, even though the phone line is technically down from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. this afternoon when it reopens. There's just so many people that still want to call.
That's
and make
very
a
nice.
donation.
I'm going to be there right after.
Yeah,
the
she's
show.
doing. She's going to be on the phones.
Yep.
That's very kind.
I'm
of
going
you.
to sit. I'm gonna hang out for a while on the phones, answer and do best I can.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to just go like, what can I do to help?
Yeah.
You know, everybody. I mean, it's what makes Spokane so unique. And I know there's other towns in America that are great. I've never lived in a community that is so tight knit as this. I even had a friend. Honestly, this just came to mind. I had a friend who came in from California last summer. And first of all, the remark, I'm trying to bring some levity. The first time it happened, he kind of laughed it off. Second time, he's like, okay. Third time this happened, he's like, he came up to me, he's like, Sam, what's the deal with Spokane and Californians? And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, every time I say I'm from California, they make a remark like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the takeaway from him was how tight knit Spokane is. He really came away from that going, oh my gosh, this is just such a together community. So he had texted me yesterday. He'd been hearing about everything that's going on. And he said, that must be incredibly difficult for your community right now because I just know how tight knit you are. And it is. I've lived all over. I've lived in Alaska, California, Arizona, Oregon. You'll never find a community that's more tight knit than Spokane.
Yeah.
And so when something like this happens, the phone lines, the donations, all of that are probably unprecedented. You'll never find this anywhere else, in my opinion. But also the burden. Like, it doesn't matter if you live on the north side, downtown, Spokane Valley, or the South Hill, Airway Heights, wherever you live, North Idaho, you name it. We feel that burden because we're so tight knit. And that's how we shoulder the burden together.
But it's like in normal times, and we've talked about this. I don't know of a town our size that has as many homegrown charity, charitable organizations. And Spokane supports all of them. Everybody's able to manage, but we're just a big enough small town that we can really make an impact still because we're small enough, but we're big enough that we have all this stuff going on. And we heard that a family gave $1 million.
That's
a local family.
$1 million donation.
That is,
yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But also for here, believable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't question that one bit.
Yeah. Well, I think people I know they got thousands of pounds of donations for the partners, Inland Northwest. They're distributing today. The phone lines are still ringing. People are doing everything they can for the people. You're bringing us the news.
Yeah. Our hearts, I mean, it's, I can't tell you how many times, especially for Kalai, this is her neighborhood. These are her people. And I mean, I'm connected too, but especially I think for her, you're ready. And I know you spoke with her yesterday that like her home is under an evacuation.
Yeah.
So as she's reading these stories, like she's, and we're all connected, but there are moments where you just like, it hits you in a little bit of a wave where you just, and it hits us all in different spots, it's a tough time.
And I don't think you should underestimate, you said, oh, it's nothing compared to or whatever. We're just bringing the news. But I think everybody, the first responders on a physical level, but you guys telling a story over and over again, the sad news, don't underestimate the toll it takes on your heart because it does. It can't not.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, honestly, like, that's like how, I mean, our show is, trying to always define that silver lining. And so, we're a reflection, like we're a mirror. So people watch us, we watch the community. So right now it's heavy. It is absolutely
it is
heavy. So, just like I know first responders, you know this well. It's like sometimes you just have to find some levity in life.
Yeah.
Look for something that look for the light.
Yeah.
Look for the light right now. Be a light if you can. Just do whatever you can to help. A hug goes a long way, just a pat on the shoulder, anything, but also like just be kind to each other right now more than ever, that we're all in a rough spot. We're all feeling it. Just give grace, kindness, and love. I would say that would be all I could ask of anybody today. And I appreciate so many people have been so kind in their words about what we're doing. And it reminds us why, and we know, we already know. This is why, I mean, this is what generations of broadcasters have done. You know, that's our job, is to be there in times of crisis, right?
And you never know when it'll pop up. I mean, a week ago, this isn't on anyone's radar.
Saturday
So,
morning,
yeah.
it wasn't. You wake up
Yeah.
to the most beautiful day. I just remember the wind starting to kick up, and I thought Justin Spinney had been talking about it. He had been talking about Saturday being a red flag day, and you start thinking the worst. What if somebody takes this opportunity? Because that's the double-edged sword. You got to warn the community. You gotta hype that up and say, this is coming. Be prepared. At the same time, the bad guys hear the same information. You know, and that's the sad thing. It's that they take this opportunity to.
Yeah, Justin was watching. He was concerned about this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday of last week, he was concerned about those conditions.
I remember seeing the weather graphic and the red flag on that on the Saturday. I remember.
And remember too, there's like the red flag warnings, right? And that's one thing, but the extreme amount of lack of humidity, the temperature, and the wind all factored together. He said this was unprecedented in their time of doing different alerts. There was a unique alert that had never been issued before.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
Thanks for
being
stopping by,
here,
Sam.
and thanks for being over there too.
Yeah.
And being on. We got to do a break right here. We'll be back. We'll get to our hot topic segment when we return. This is the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio.
119 years ago, when Clark's Diamond Jewelers first opened its doors at 307 Sherman Avenue in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, Sherman was just a dirt road with wooden sidewalks and hitching posts for the horses and buggies. Since 1907, generations have trusted Clark's for life's biggest moments, engagements, anniversaries, birthdays, and family treasures that last forever. Now it's time to celebrate 119 years of sparkling memories with our 119th anniversary sale. Discover exceptional savings on brilliant diamonds, stunning color gemstones, elegant gold jewelry, and timeless gifts for every occasion. There's something special about celebrating history in the very place where it all began. Come experience the tradition, craftsmanship, and personal service that have made Clark's a Coeur d'Alene landmark for more than a century. Celebrate 119 years with us at Clark's Diamond Jewelers, 307 Sherman Avenue in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, where we've helped love shine since 1907.
Summer is here, and that means road trips, sunshine, and a whole lot of driving. Make sure your car is ready for the season with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just across town, we've got you covered with oil changes, new tires, brake service, AC repair, and complete summer tune-ups. Right now, take advantage of seasonal specials on alignments, batteries, AC service, and tires. Everything you need to keep your ride safe and cool all summer long. With 4 convenient locations, 2 in the Spokane Valley and 2 on the north side, Clark's Tire and Automotive is always nearby when you need us. Visit clarkstires.com to check out exclusive summer coupons and find out about financing, available for all credit types. Schedule your summer service today because nothing ruins a road trip like car trouble. Clark's Tire and Automotive, proudly serving the Spokane area for over 15 years with friendly neighborhood service you can trust. Stop on by and see us today.
You've heard us talking about Sleep Vibe and how much we love it. Well, now the word is really spreading.
So many of our listeners and viewers are raving about it now.
One of the many people trying it out says he just got back from a trip to Brazil and he slept through the night every night in the hotel.
He also said that he's sleeping soundly for the first time in years.
And then when he got back home, Sleep Vibe made his jet lag a breeze.
This is all after he thought that it was, and these are his own words, hokey, and he was doubtful that it would work.
He doesn't think it's hokey anymore, and he's getting a second one for his wife.
I know I fall asleep faster and I stay asleep, and I noticed the jet lag thing as well.
Its magnetic field near the Earth's natural frequency helps you get the deep sleep you need, so you wake up feeling more deeply rested over time.
It's silent, so it doesn't interfere with white noise machines, and there are no apps and no subscriptions.
The best part is you can try it with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose.
Except those restless nights. So go to thesleep5.com to check it out for yourself.
Thesleep5.com and tell them that Dave and Molly sent you.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We have fixed everything from eyeglasses to Super Bowl MVP trophies to all types of jewelry. When people are able to come in and watch things be worked on, watch their pieces, and be able to talk to the actual people that are going to be doing it, it gives such a confidence and an appreciation for what that is. It can do anything.
Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
Hot Topics. Brought to you by Clark's Tire and Automotive Center.
All right, let's get to our Hot Topics segment. We'll tell you this. Today, celebrating her 45th birthday today, Meghan Markle.
Oh, yeah.
Markle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she used to be, not a princess, but she used to be part of the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. They bolted. They're out. Her Harry.
The Duchess of Sussex.
So what was you asking?
Weren't they trying to get back into the family?
No, they don't want back in.
Okay.
Nope, that's a wrong.
Molly knows it all.
Okay,
No,
that's why I'd ask. That's why I'd ask.
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't followed them lately.
Here's a name. You know the name Roger Clemens. What do you know about him?
Roger Clemens was a baseball player. He was a pitcher.
Very good.
And he threw a perfect game.
Nope.
He threw a
Well, he might. I don't know.
No-hitter.
I'm sure he's thrown a no-hitter.
He was very good at his game.
I believe he holds the record for the most strikeouts in a game, and I believe that record is against the Mariners, because Ken was always outraged about that.
But he's not the guy who put the guy in the headlock and beat the crap out of him.
No, that is Nolan Ryan, but also famous for a fastball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Nolan Ryan is 64 years old today. He is third on the all-time list for most strikeouts. Can you name the two leaders?
For strikeouts?
Yep. One of them's just been mentioned.
The one you just said.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. And the big unit?
Very good. Yes. She knows her strikeout kings.
I do. Mrs. Know Your Strikeout Kings.
Mm-hmm. Also celebrating his 65th birthday today, former president of the United States of America, a two-termer, Barack Obama.
Oh. Look,
Birthday today.
It's my birthday. Michelle and I are going to go hang out. That's all I have for him.
Very good. Billy Bob Thornton, your friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's 71 today.
Okay. He's the landman.
Okay. And then, that's a great series. And she's no longer with us, but her work lives on. Do you remember the name Clara Peller? Passed away a long time ago. But she had a very brief run on television, and it was one of the most famous commercial campaigns.
She was Where's the Beef?
Yes! You're on a hot streak today. She's on fire.
Okay. Yeah.
And even you know the Where's the Beef thing, right,
I
Chris?
do know the Where's
Yeah.
the Beef. I
Yeah.
did not know she was the Where's the Beef lady.
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
Mm-hmm. Older lady.
Yeah.
She was old when she did the commercials.
Yes.
Yeah.
She just wanted to know where the beef was, you guys.
That's right.
So she's had a question about the beef. She needed her beef question answered.
You think she died never knowing about the beef?
I don't know if she ever found the beef.
I think she found out about
You
it.
think she found the beef?
I
And then
think
she went,
found the
oh,
That could have been her final breath, was finding the beef.
that's a lot of beef. Too much beef.
As we mentioned earlier, today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Prove it.
Yeah, never been a better time to have yourself a nice, big, soft chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh. Yeah. You know, has good chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh.
You
don't tease me like this.
Red Robin. They put one in as
really?
as an apology, like for screwing something up, and because I didn't order it, it was just there. And it was warm and gooey and delicious.
You know what makes me mad is Chips Ahoy.
I love Chips Ahoy.
But they're so like crunchy.
They are hard.
yes.
Here, I will. I'm on both sides of this.
It's a different cookie.
It is. It's a different cookie, and I believe it's a poor man's chocolate chip cookie. But there's still a need and still a time for Chips Ahoy.
There's a time and a place.
Yes.
There's a time and a place, but I'm not going to go out of my way for a Chips Ahoy.
I know, but I love Chips Ahoy.
I want the
cookies.
soft ones.
They have the soft ones.
Well, prove it.
Of the Chips Ahoy makes the soft one.
They do make some soft Chips Ahoy. You're right, but when I think Chips Ahoy, I think of like the small, like the crunchy ones, and it's just
I think that you are you're too judgy on your crunchiness, Chris. I think you should open your mind.
Okay.
There's all different kinds of cookies out there.
Okay.
How about Mother Sugar cookies?
Oh,
yeah. I could eat a stack of those.
Come to Papa. It's also National White Wine Day.
I could do that.
If you're going to have white wine, have it today.
I could have some. I like white wine. I can do white wine.
We just took care of your lunch. Chocolate chip cookies, white wine. What else do you need from us?
Lunch of champions.
Mm-hmm.
And not a White Claw. That doesn't count. White Claws are not white wine.
No.
They're spritzers, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't like
Let's take you back 291 years ago today. The year is 1735. A New York publisher, a man by the name of John Peter Zenger, was acquitted of libel.
Oh.
The jury determined that the truth is not libelous, thus establishing what we know as the freedom of the press. What were you going to say? Freedom of what?
Speech.
Oh.
I don't know.
Libel is the printed word.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Slander is the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's true...
We got to keep up on all that stuff.
Shelley's putting something outside our door. I wonder what it is. Do you think it's food items?
Well, I think we know what you're hoping it is.
I think I can wait 2 minutes to see it.
This didn't go over well. 112 years ago today, Britain declares war on Germany.
No.
While the United States said, we are neutral. Well, it didn't last very long.
Yeah.
Then we all got into it. That was World War I. That was the big one.
No.
The old timers will call that the big one.
Until World War II.
Until the second one came around.
Yes.
And that's the bigger one.
Yeah, it's the now with more war.
Yeah.
39 years ago today, the year is 1987, the soundtrack to Dirty Dancing was released. Multiple hits on that one.
Yes. Multiple.
And television notes tonight. It doesn't matter. You're not going to go to watch television. You're going to come join us at the Spokane Indians baseball game tonight.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Doors open.
Bark in the park.
Yeah, we'll be there before the doors open. What time do the doors open? 5:30?
I think that's right.
Something like that. Well, we'll be
Usually
set
an hour
up. We'll be
before.
outside. We'll be outside handing out some trinkets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come by and say hi.
Collecting
We'll be there for the
trinkets.
game. Molly's granddaughters will be throwing out the first pitches. Yeah. What else is? You're going to be manning the phones here in a bit.
I am, but I also have to register the RV. Sam doesn't know it, but it's illegal right now. They won't let me do it online. They keep telling me I have a year. I can't do it for another year. Something's going on, so I got to go to the licensing place and manage to handle that. I need to get tabs.
Got to get
Or
tabs.
he's going to be illegal driving the RV. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on. How about you?
I will finish up here. Today is the day. Smoke or no smoke, I will be outside, and I won't go back inside until the bin is full and the dog area is clean. Tomorrow's bin pickup day, and I pushed it off. It's on me. I take full responsibility, but I got to take care of outside stuff today. And then the baseball game, and I'm very excited for the baseball game.
Me too.
Love it.
We'll be there.
All right, have a great day, everybody. We will be back tomorrow right here from the Nonstop Local Studios.
From the Numerica studio, this has been the Dave and Molly Show, brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. And remember, if you missed this show or any other show, you can always find them wherever you get your podcasts.